Hello, Royal Minis. Today we have ShiuMing. We will be doing the Broken Podcast Part 2, which Part 1 is being uploaded on his channel, so you can check it out. And now we're going to continue the Part 2 right here. Alright, hello, ShiuMing.
Hey Sahant, it's great to be here.
Thank you for coming in. And now, moving on to the next topic, we have Heroes Balance Changes. Let's start with the Shield Maiden. What do you think about Shield Maiden right now?
I think Shield Maiden is one of the most balanced heroes in the game right now. Shield Maiden does one thing, it counters the Archer Queen, and it does it really good. And I think she's in a great state of the game. She doesn't need a nerf, doesn't need a buff. I think, yeah, she's pretty good.
I kind of like her how she's balanced right now, but I kind of want to nerf the fifth perk, which is the magnetic shield, which we're gonna attract every mini to target her for some while. That redirection, which sometimes it just brings frustration and can sometimes suck when you are not going to kill the 1 HP remaining from the other mini. So yeah, I would like to somewhere balance that stuff like a radius of 3 by 3 tiles or something like that to attract.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, yeah.
Now next we have the monk. I would like monk is in a really good condition. Especially I like his fist punch. It has a really unique mechanic, a new hero to the Clash universe. It is a fun concept and it is in a pretty balanced state right now. What do you say about it?
The thing about the monk is that it can be countered really easily. It's just built into his design. So I think it could need like a sort of level 5, level 10 ability redesign. I think that could benefit the monk very much. Maybe make his character a bit more complex. Because now it's just like 1 damage, 1 damage, 1 damage, and then his super deals like 7 damage. There isn't much of a different mechanic to it, and I would love to see more complexities with the monk character design.
And now next we have the Archer Queen. I think she just climbed up the meta right now with her attack speed ability, the crossbow, which just and the inspire, which just boost the attack speed of these surrounding minis, which can pair up with archer and the ranger troops very easily and can destroy the hellfire on the opponents. So I would like to reduce its hit speed by a little bit and the radius also by a little bit. How do you want to balance it?
Yeah, so you said it pretty much actually. The Archer Queen, a good nerf for her, as you said, would be a hit speed nerf. And other than that, I would not want to touch the Archer Queen that much. Like, she is strong, but and one thing I think they should do is like nerf the level 5 and 10 abilities, because now if you're like level 5 or lower, level 4 or lower, Archer Queen isn't really that strong, but in level 10 she's crazy.
And next we have the Barbarian King. How do you want to balance this meta hero right now?
First off, definitely I would say nerf the level 5 ability, the healing ability. That I think is a little bit too OP. And also maybe nerfing a little bit of the level 10 ability to make it so it doesn't last as long. I think that could be beneficial. But other than that, if they nerf the Barbarian, if they nerf the Dark Goblin, I think the Barbarian King will slowly find its place to a more balanced spot. So nothing too much.
I would like to reduce its hit speed because it takes like less energy cost to charge up, and which makes the starting game a bit frustrating. But once it gets his super charged up, it's like unleash hell on the board. So I would like to reduce its hit speed by a little bit so that it can go towards the end game for a long time.
Yeah, especially because now people use like Lumberjack with the Barbarian King, and it makes me move faster. So yeah, that could be a good idea too.
And now we have the Countess, which is another new unique hero to the Clash universe. How do you want to balance? Like, is already in balance stage. Last time we got enough for it and above, but how do you want to say? How is it right now?
The Countess. I think the Countess is not too bad actually. People might say she's trash, but I do see some people having success with the Countess higher ladder. I think what we need to do here is just wait and see for the meta to develop, to evolve, and see what emerges out of it. Because Countress now, she's not great, but she's alright.
Yeah, I agree with that. And now the latest hero, the Royal Champion. And this is, I would like to nerf its last 10th star. I mean 10th level, which the shield bounces for one more time. That is just too much broken as it seems. Maybe reduce its hit like 4 to 3 or at least 2 so that it can be balanced at the level 10. How do you want to balance it? I don't have any idea for it.
Okay, so the Royal Champion, I'm not very sure about this because, again, she is a new hero and people are really just recently getting the level 10 on her, so yeah, I think the level 10 ability definitely needs to be tuned a bit, nerfed a bit. And also, I think the level 5 ability should be a bit better too, so like balance it off a bit. And other than that, I think they should just leave the World Champion as it is because we still can't see the full potential of it yet because, as I said, not a lot of people have it to level 5 or level 10 yet.
Yeah, that makes sense. On the topic of heroes, what do you want to see in the future of heroes and the hero progression, which is a very different topic. Like, it is really hard to get heroes right now with the mini pass. How do you want to buff the amount of fragments or the hero tokens you get from the battle pass? On the battle pass, it's like only heroes right now, so that makes fair because you are spending money in the game and you are getting only hero fragments, which is great for the money, and also for the balancing part it is also great because you won't get extra mini over time.
Okay, I'll start with the progression ones first. So people have been saying that like there's not enough resources to get to the level 10 and stuff. For that, I think there's really nothing to worry about. As the game gets updates and progresses, there will naturally be more ways to like get hero fragments. That's just natural. That's just natural game update stuff. As they introduce more features, there will be more ways to get these resources. So I think we just have to wait and see and then maybe after a few months, getting a level 10 hero should not be hard. And yeah.
As it is a long-term progression, I kind of like how it is going at this pace, but adding every hero every new season makes it up expand how many tokens you get per box or something like that. And in the end road you don't have like extra boxes, like big boxes in after tier 17 Brawl Stars or Clash Royale like that. I would like to see a hero like about 5 to 6 heroes per 6 carrots like that. I would like to see involving the end game extra rewards for those hardcore grinding players so that it can be rewarding, because now if I look at my account I'm just stuck with level 4 heroes across all the minis, across all the heroes, which just makes me like go stale for the until I wait for the next season pass. So that makes frustrating, so that I can't push ladder with that mini. So yeah, that's there.
So yeah, I think that would be a great feature to add into the game.
Alright, next we have the new friendly battles. How do you wanna say, what's your remark on these friendly battles? What do you wanna expect to see in the future?
Actually I literally said it all in my update review video, but I'll repeat it here. Number one, I think they should add links so you can share. That you can share with them. So instead of codes, there'll be links you send with friends. That will make the process a lot easier, a lot less copying and pasting, and it's just a good quality of like feature. The second one I would say is letting people choose their own boards, so people can like train their strategies in specific boards, because with specific special tiles, I think that could be pretty fun. So yeah, what do you think about this?
I would like to, bring in the friendly rules, the level caps on this stuff, so that you can put a level cap and have friendly battles like tournaments and stuff. So I would like to see those stuff including. That's a really great quality of life improvement if you're gonna ask me. And other than that, I would like to see training room also, like to train your minis and stuff against the Jeff bot or like that. Place the minis from both of the sides and test out the best skill. So I would like to add that one also, the training room.
Oh, so a training bot. Because in Clash Royale, not really anyone uses it. I mean, it would be a nice feature to have, but it just won't have much usage. But yeah, I think that could be added. And about the level cap that you just said, what level should you think should the hero should be capped on?
I think fairly 7 maybe. I think. And
Actually,
then
you go on.
adding to this, Taz, another YouTuber, tweeted out something like separating the abilities of heroes like this. What do you call it as? Let me just take a second. Taz.
What?
The perks of the heroes separating from the boxes. Like you get, it is really hard to get, but once you get it, it will be locked. So you can shift between the heroes, shift between the perks. So you don't have to climb up to that level in order to unlock that perk. So I think that's a really great feature. What do you want to say about it?
Yeah, it's just overall a nice feature. I think that could help the game a bit. Yeah.
Next, for the future of ClashMini, what do you want to see? What do you want to expect in the future?
Oh, okay. This is a big question. A lot of things. New game modes, new boards, new special tiles, new minis, new heroes. What I would love to see in Clash Mini particularly is some new boards with special tiles. I think special tiles is a great feature in the game. It makes the gameplay way more dynamic and way more interesting. So I would love people to add more of those special tiles. I've seen lots of concepts about it. Maybe the
Yeah.
teleportation tile that teleports,
Ooh.
makes minis teleport between those two tiles on the board. I think that's really interesting. The other one I've seen is a jump pad, pretty simple. Jump in front 2 spaces, jump diagonally 2 spaces. So I think there is a lot of potential with the special tiles in the game.
Hmm. And now I would like to see new heroes keep adding constantly. Like I want to limit like add one hero per season because that would make the more progression balance than the game balance, so that it may not add more pressure on getting the stuff onto the board. So yeah, I would like to expect at least 3 minis per season and the hero per season.
Oh, okay. That sounds pretty good. I think everyone would love that.
And next we have I have a concept of the spawning minis, like witch or the mother witch, which spawns uh, smaller units like her. So I would like to see the spawning minis like interact in this way, because whenever you introduce a spawning mini, it requires every mini takes one tile. So if you're gonna place a skeleton, it should has to take one tile, or else it will gonna make the game chaos. So this is how I would like to introduce witch or the night witch or something like that. So with her super ability, she can spawn one or two skeletons which can go around the corner and attack any mini and then just die with 1 HP and one attack. Or you can just deal like the graveyard damage, which skeleton pops up from the ground and hits and dies. So that it does not impact the ongoing battle right now. I would like to see like that. What or so? What do you think about this concept?
I think it's really cool. I think it adds a very new a new mechanic into the game. It adds a new sort of this atmosphere into it, and I think it's pretty cool. But one thing I would say is that would need a lot of balancing. I'm sure they could handle
Yeah.
it, but yeah, it's gonna take a long time before they find like this sweet spot for these spawning minis.
And next we have the win condition minis like the giant, hog rider, those stuff. How do you want to introduce them into this game, because you have no buildings and stuff right now? So how would you like to introduce those stuff into this game?
I heard someone else from the community. They said something that I think is really interesting is that they should prioritize heroes over minis. So they will just go to the minis and neglect all the minis. I think that could be cool. I wouldn't think that is the best feature that could be added into the game, but I think they should try that for like 1 or 2 minis, and if it doesn't work, just let those win conditions be like normal minis, and attack normal troops. I think that's fine too.
I would like to see the win conditions being heroes. Like for example, giant is like kind of parallel to monks, so I would not like to introduce giant. And the hog rider, I would like to introduce him running around the board, hitting everyone. Like I would like to introduce the win condition troops as heroes. What do you say about it? The end.
I think it would look a bit strange. Like imagine like a golem hero facing against a barbarian king hero. Like that concept is just a bit weird to me. Like I played Clash of Clans before, and just seeing that is a bit weird. But I think that can have potential, and yeah, that could be a cool feature. So I look forward to seeing what they have planned for this.
All right, moving on to the final topic of this podcast is the what do you call it as game modes. So, what game modes do you want to see in this game?
I think 2v2 is obvious. It's obviously a great idea. Everyone would love a 2v2 mode, but other game modes, game modes do have a lot of potential in ClashMini, so I think they can add a lot of them. Maybe there could be one like sudden death, where there's only 1 or 2 rounds. Maybe it's like a best of 3 instead of best of 5. A bit more quicker. I think that could be a good one. The other one is just maybe some pretty simple stuff like making the elixir, like making more elixir, providing you with more elixir in the battle. That would be a very simple, very nice change. And yeah, I think that could make the game way more dynamic and interesting.
Yeah, for the 2v2, I would like to add the chessboard. Like it has like 8x8, and in Clash Mini it has like 5x8. So I would like to introduce the 2v2 as each player gets 4x4 of the area, like a total of 8x8, so that you can get quarter of the portion for every team to place your minis, and you can view how your teammate is placing and those stuff. As you see in Clash Royale, those stuff I would like to see in 2v2. And other than that, the another game what you said, like you're increasing the elixir cap for each round. I would like to go crazy, like the infinite elixir to be like 10 elixir per round. Yeah, that can add up some potential to charm the game a bit.
Yeah. It doesn't need to be. It doesn't need to be like ranked modes. It can just be some casual fun modes. Maybe even add some challenges with it, like those 12-win
Oh,
challenges in Clash Royale.
interesting. All right, that sums up for this broken podcast, inspired by the Clash with Ash and Shane, who does on Clash Royale topic. So, and she would like to, and I and ShiuMing would like to continue further on Clash Mini, like this broken podcast. Hope you enjoyed. Comment down what do you want to see future, on what your topics are, what your thoughts on this stuff. So yeah, that's great. ShiuMing, thank you for coming in. I would like to expect you join in for the next round also.
Thanks for having me. This has been pretty fun, and I look forward to the next podcast.
Yeah, see ya. Thank you.
Bye.